Welcome to the newest restaurant here at Disneyland Paris. Hi everyone, how's life and welcome to another one of my videos. So yes, the Hollywood Gardens is the latest restaurant to open here in Disneyland Paris, and it's in world premiere, which has just opened today on the 15th of May 2025. And yeah, in this video I thought we would go and check it out. Now the menu is very much burger based, so very similar to what the restaurant that used to be here before, Enquiries, offered as well. But let's have a quick look. So the Hollywood Gardens restaurant, and the options they have here, we've got the Superstar Burger, which is breaded chicken fillet, melted cheddar, lettuce, fried onion flakes, guacamole, and melted cheddar piccolo sauce. That looks pretty good. Then we've got the Premier Burger. This is breaded fish, rocket salad, lemon dressing, caramelized red onions, and tartar curry sauce. That's also quite interesting. This is 19 euros. The first one I showed you is 20. And the prices are for menus, by the way, so you also get a drink and fries to go with it. Now, here we've got the Spotlight Burger, which I think is going to be what I'm going to go for. And this is a beef burger, melted cheddar, marinated courgettes and aubergines. Sounds really good. Fried onion flakes, rocket salad, white barbecue sauce, okay, and chimichurri sauce. That sounds pretty good to me. We do also have a vegan option here. This one's officially called the Holly Red Boulevard Burger. I love it. It's obviously because the buns are red, and this is a plant-based patty, plant-based cheddar flavored slice, caramelized red onions, rocket salad, beetroot sauce, and chimichurri sauce. Again, with the menu, this is priced at 19 euros. So the most expensive one is actually the chicken one that we saw at 20. Now they do also have a couple of salad options over here. So you can either get the Sunset salad priced at 15 euros or the Caesar salad, the Caesar Award salad, also 15 euros with a drink. There is also a children's menu here, officially called the Little Legends menu, and this is priced at 10 euros. In terms of a la carte options, you can get obviously all the burgers that we saw up there. If you don't want to get them as a menu, they'll be obviously a little bit cheaper. So price-wise, they range from 15 to 16 euros, but they also have some chicken nuggets, and I like how they're star-shaped. Reminds me of the chicken nuggets that they used to sell in Casey's Corner in the other park for the 25th anniversary. And then probably the most interesting thing actually are the desserts. So they have a couple of interesting desserts here. One of them is this one, Mickey's Tribute Cake, and then also the Spotlight Swirl. So both of these unfortunately look like they're not available yet. We are going to confirm though when we go in, but yeah, not the most inspired menu unfortunately, I have to say. I was hoping that with the reimagining of World Premiere and obviously the closing of Enquiries restaurant, which used to be here before, and the opening of this restaurant now, the Hollywood Gardens, the menu might be a little bit more exciting, but I guess they decided to stick with the burger theme. What I can say though is that at least from the photos, the burgers look a little bit better than what we're used to here for quick service in Disneyland Paris. So hopefully the taste and quality of them will be good at least. Bonsoir. Now a lovely cast member just handed me the actual menu that we saw in paper form, or cardboard form I should say, and you can have a better look at all of them. It's all the burgers that we already saw. Important to note that you can also see the menu for all the restaurants in Disneyland Paris on the official Disneyland Paris app. Now in terms of how you order, you can either order traditionally with a cast member at the counters, but they also have these new machines that a lot of fast food chains have around the world. So when it gets busy, or if you just don't want to talk to anybody, then you can use these screens. However, from what I hear, very similar to the screens at the Cafe Hyperion in the other park, if you do use them, you can't use any discounts that you have. So if you have an annual pass discount, it's not going to accept it. So for this evening, because I have my annual pass discount, I'm going to order the traditional way. And I think I'm going to order a couple of the burgers because not only am I hungry, but also I'm mainly curious to see what these are going to be like. Oh, it looks amazing. Thank you so much. We have the desserts as well.
Do you want ketchup or mayonnaise?
May I just have a lot of mayonnaise, please? So, as you can see, I ordered a lot. I ordered 2 of the burgers as a menu. So I've got 2 fries here and 2 bottles of water. I wanted to show you the star-shaped chicken nuggets, so they're over there. And then both of the really fun-looking desserts too. I've also come to the top floor where they have more seating, very similar to what Enquiries restaurant used to be like as well, which is needed because sometimes this restaurant can get very busy, I'm pretty sure, because it's the first restaurant that people see when they come to Walt Disney Studios or Disney Adventure World. And same when they exit, it's also going to be the restaurant that's open the latest. For instance, today, opening day, it's open until 9:30 p.m., 21:30, and the park officially closes at 9 p.m. So it's actually open a little bit later than when the park closes. But yeah, it looks pretty amazing, and actually I would recommend you to come and eat upstairs if you can, or just come up and check it out because I love the theming everywhere. It looks very pretty. But for now, we have a lot of food to try. So without further ado, let's open up the first burger. And you know what? I'm just looking at all my food and looks like they've only given me 1 French fries, which to be honest, I'm happy about because otherwise it would have been way too much food. But considering I obviously ordered 2 menus, you can see the 2 burgers here. I also have my 2 drinks over there, but only 1 French fries. This is the chicken nuggets. Normally I'd just go back to the cast members and let them know because I have the receipt, but I genuinely don't need another French fry, so we're good to go. There's a lot of food to go already. I've got to say, I really enjoy the wrapping too, how it's themed. It says the Hollywood Gardens restaurant. And the cast members downstairs that I spoke to said that their favorite burger is the chicken one, which is why I decided to go for the chicken burger and the beef burger, the spotlight burger. But I'm gonna start with the chicken burger first, and I like the little design on the top, Hollywood Gardens. You can see the fried chicken inside as well. There's some lettuce in there, some guacamole, quite a lot of cheese too, which looks exciting. Without further ado though, let's give this a go. From my first bite, I like the chicken. It's got a nice flavor to it. However, I felt like it was a little bit dry, so I didn't really get any sauce from the burger. I don't even know if it has any sauce, so there is some guacamole here. You've got your chicken and then some salad and cheese here, so maybe there isn't any sauce, I'm not sure, but let's keep going. Yeah, I'm not really getting any sauce, but the burger itself is pretty good. The chicken I really like. Obviously the cheese on top is amazing. The guacamole I'm not really tasting much of, but overall I would say it's a solid burger, and this is actually the first time that Disneyland Paris has a burger like this. So I'm happy. Now let's try the other burger. This is the Spotlight burger, and again, I do really like the wrapping. This one's meant to have aubergines, courgettes, some white barbecue sauce if I remember correctly, and then some chimichurri sauce as well. So yeah, sounds a bit more interesting to me. This is what it looks like. Again, you have the lovely Hollywood Garden sign on the bun, and then you can see some of the courgettes coming out of it as well, and there's the meat. Let's quickly open it up and see what we have inside. So quite a lot of salad. You can see the onions on there as well, the fried onions, that's exciting. The courgettes, of course, and then the cheese. The cheese isn't too melted though. Enough talking now though, let's actually try it and see what it's like. First bite, again, I'm feeling a little bit of a lack of sauce personally. I'm sure there is some sauce in there because this one specifically says that there is some. Yeah, you can see the chimichurri sauce there and the white barbecue sauce, so maybe we just haven't gotten to it yet. But the beef is good. It's the standard beef patties that they use for the quick service restaurant here for the burgers. Let's keep going though. Okay, that is good. Now that I've gotten into it, now that I've taken some bites of the aubergine as well, and the sauce, it's delicious. It actually has a bit of a kick to it as well, which for Disneyland Paris is revolutionary, honestly. They don't really have spicy burgers here. Let's keep going. Well, at least from my first experience, I have to say I prefer the beef burger, the Spotlight burger, to the chicken burger. It has more flavor to it. That's the only way I can describe it. And the fact that it has a bit of a kick to it, so it's a little bit spicy, makes me personally happy.
A few minutes later.
Do you know what? I enjoyed that cheeseburger, the Spotlight burger, I think it was called, so much that I finished it. I forgot that I had some more food to try. But yeah, genuinely one of the best burgers I've tried in Disneyland Paris quick service wise. I'd highly recommend it. Let's try the star-shaped nuggets now. So these were €7, I think, from memory, and you get 6 of them for the price. So maybe a little bit expensive for what they are, because at the core of it, they're just chicken nuggets. But we haven't tried them yet, of course, so let's see what they taste like. They taste like your standard, pretty dry Disneyland Paris chicken nuggets. They're not awful by any means. Kids would absolutely love them, but I wouldn't recommend them. Get the burger instead. But anyway, we still have 2 desserts to try, so let's start with this one over here. This is officially called Mickey's Tribute Cake, and it's basically a red velvet cheesecake. It looks pretty good. It's got some nice layers, and I really enjoy the design on the top as well with Mickey's handprint. Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks though. So I'm gonna take a bite. There you go. Looks pretty good. Very nice and Instagrammable too. Oh my god, not sure why I'm surprised, but that actually tastes good too. I'm laughing at myself because I don't know why I got surprised, but it's probably because, generally speaking, a lot of Disneyland Paris snacks and desserts aren't phenomenal, but this one, at least for my first bite, really good. I mean, I'm not saying it's phenomenal, it's not like the best dessert ever, but it's tasty, and the fact that it's also pretty is a bonus. So yeah, I can recommend this, but let's have a little bit of the chocolate on top as well. Ooh, I might just have to pick it up and eat it like this, but it looks to be dark chocolate, so let's try it. Yeah, really good dark chocolate too. I do want to try a little bit more of the cake though, just to make sure that my opinion is correct. And by correct, I mean, I just want to make sure that I stand by my opinion. And yeah, after taking a couple more bites, I still think this is good. It's not too cheesy though, so it hasn't got like an overpowering cheesecake flavor, but the red velvet flavor comes through, and like I said, overall, a pretty solid dessert. Now let's try the cupcake, and hello darkness, my old friend. It's okay, I already have some shots of it when I first got it, but this is officially called the Spotlight Swirl, and it's a chocolate vanilla cupcake basically. It did have this very cute chocolate suit on top initially. I'm gonna put it back on actually. There you go, much better. And let's see what it tastes like. The cupcake itself is nice and moist, not overly chocolatey either, which is good. And then the cream on top, let's have another go. Yeah, it's just your standard cupcake topping. I mean, it's not a bad dessert, but between this and the cheesecake one that we had earlier, I would say go for the red one, the red velvet cake. Oh my god, this cupcake is fully falling apart, but this just shows how nice and moist it is, I would say. Now, before we go, I did want to show you a little bit of what the restaurant setting is like. So, as I mentioned, this is the upstairs area, which is a little bit smaller than what it used to be when it was on coulisses, but as you can see, it still has quite a lot of seating available. But one thing that I noticed straight away is that the chairs are stuck. They're stuck to the ground, so you can't actually move them back or anything. So bear that in mind, they're not adjustable. It can be a little bit uncomfortable for some people. Obviously, I'm only talking about the chairs and tables up here, though. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same situation down there. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it looks like it's very much the same scenario downstairs. And speaking of downstairs, look at this beautiful view, not only of the restaurant, and this whole thing is the restaurant on this side of World Premiere, but also just the entirety of World Premiere itself, including the beautiful sign, Disney Theatre World Premiere, which keeps changing its lights constantly, and it just looks magnificent. But yeah, overall, my thoughts on the Hollywood Gardens restaurant, the newest quick service restaurant here at Disneyland Paris, is that it's great. I mean, I really enjoyed my burger, the Spotlight burger especially, but the chicken burger wasn't too bad either. I just wish it had a bit more sauce, and I could have just added some mayonnaise to it and made it better, you know? The coolest thing I would say are the desserts, because they look unique, they're fun, Instagrammable as well, and both of them tasted pretty good too. As I mentioned, I did prefer the red velvet cheesecake, but the cupcake was also cool. Do I see myself coming here in the future? Yes, for sure. That burger especially, wow, really delicious. And the whole setting looks beautiful as well. In fact, the whole world premiere looks amazing. It has just opened today, like I mentioned, 15th of May 2025, and it's just exciting to see this place back open. And fun fact for you, a lovely cast member working here actually gave me some fun facts about that building over there. So in every single window that you can see over there, you will find a fun Disney character, or at least something to do with Disney. So you might spot Dumbo, Pluto, the Pixar lamp, and one of the other ones, which actually I'm not going to show you in this video, but I'll leave it for another one. If you're visiting Disneyland Paris and World Premiere anytime soon though, I suggest you have a detailed close look at all the different windows over there. You might find something special. But yeah, I really enjoyed my meal here. I love the setting, like I said. All the twinkling lights up there with the flowers look amazing. And from what I can see, the downstairs area looks absolutely gorgeous as well. Just probably a lot more hectic than it was here. I'm just heading back down, and it looks like the seats on the bottom floor are actually adjustable, so they're not connected to the ground, they're not stuck. You can move them. So if that's your preference, then I would recommend sitting downstairs. But that's it. That's it for this video of the Hollywood Gardens restaurant in World Premiere in Walt Disney Studios Park. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you most excited to come and try here in this new quick service restaurant? And if you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate you giving it a like. Subscribe for more videos, because I have plenty more coming, and also I already have loads on my channel, so check those out as well. I want to give a massive shout out to my lovely Patreon members and my YouTube members. You guys are amazing. Thank you to you for watching this video. I appreciate you, and I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.